After testing and reviewing over 400 bags on this channel, these are my top picks, each placed into different categories. Welcome to the Nomads Nation Power Rankings, a video that we update every year to give you our top bag recommendations. We're gonna go through all the categories and see if the bags picked from last year retain their title or if they are beaten by a new contender. And we're gonna start by talking about some slings. Category number 1, the best sling. Last year, I picked the Bellroy Venture Ready Sling 2.5 liter. Bellroy is an Australian-based carry brand known for making very beautiful, soft, yet highly functional bags. And this is kind of gone down as one of my favorite bags ever made. But then a new kid came on the block. Meet the Rework Toshi sling. A phenomenal EDC sling meant for city life. This bad boy is packed with features. It's 5 liters, but it compresses down really well. You got external lash points in the bottom, which is great for a water bottle and or umbrella. A very comfortable carry system, and just like a ton of other features. But there can only be one, and wow, I was so impressed with the debut bag from Rework. The Bellroy Venture Ready Sling 2.5 liter retains its title as my #1 sling in the world. Here's why. I love the organization here, as we have a front pocket, middle pocket, and a hidden back pocket, which is ideal for a wallet or passport. But really this thing comes down to comfort for me. Now it's not too big, it's only 2.5 liters, but this strap management system and the way that the nylon webbing is attached to the actual sling is glorious, and it just allows the sling to sort of flow with your body. And also, it's just not that bulky, and it's malleable. There's a bit of padding in there. It's not like a compressible sling, but overall for a small, stylish sling that looks good and feels good, I can't find one to beat this yet. Congrats, Bellroy, you're the champion again. So Bellroy does retain its title for the best mother effing sling in the world. But to learn more about either of these bags, we've got full reviews linked in the description below. Next category is the best small backpack, which last year was won by the Able Carry 13. Able Carry is a Hong Kong-based brand. We're a Hong Kong-based brand as well, and Able Carry's office is right over there. And they're known for their really beautiful A-frame backpack designs that have tremendous functionality to them as well. But then I started reviewing some Goruck bags this year, and I gotta admit, the Bullet double compartment really impressed me. I love the fabric choice with this ripstop, as it's a lot more malleable and light and can pack a lot, but that's what actually most impressed me about this bag, is how much it can pack, because this is a 16 liter and this is a 13 liter, and the 16 liter feels nice and flush and like just really good on the body. But when you really pack this thing out, it packs like a 22 liter. So you get this small, sort of manageable bag that can really expand for those times that you need it. But as impressed as I was by that, at the end of the day, Able Carry keeps its crown, and there's a few reasons why. 1, at 13 liters, I just think it's a better overall small backpack. But 2 is really the versatility of this bag, and really all Able Carry bags, as to where you can totally take this thing on a hike. It's really well padded, and the X-Pack materials are great for weather resistance and just being outdoors in general. But it's also like kind of subdued and not a weird bag to bring into a business meeting as well. This quick access front slash pocket right here is an absolute joy to use. And for an everyday carry bag, you gotta love a little hidden back zippered pocket, perfect for a passport or a wallet. So Able Carry, you take the crown again. Goruck, better luck next year. Both these bags, they got a full review, linked in the description. Now for my favorite category, the best EDC backpack, which last year was won by the Fyro T22. And full disclosure, this is my backpack that I made, designed with blood, sweat, and tears over 2.5 years. We ran a Kickstarter campaign. We got almost 2,000 backers. It was unbelievable. And I kind of took everything that I wanted in an everyday work bag and put it into this bag. But then Aer released its City Pack Pro in ultra fabric. And I was like, holy gosh darn, this thing don't suck. And I actually put aside my Fyro T22 for a few months and use this as my everyday carry. The City Pack Pro in Ultra is extremely weather resistant due to this incredible ultra fabric. You got a quick access front pocket here with a beautiful minty green interior, a quick access side pocket, and full clamshell style opening. Now, obviously this is sort of an unfair fight, as the T22 is obviously my EDC of choice, so you win. But both are phenomenal everyday carry backpacks. The City Pack Pro is considered one of the best everyday carry bags in the carry community. 24 liters, just a great size for EDC and or light traveling. But what can I say, nepotism at its finest, sorry buddy. But to learn more about either of these bags, we got full reviews linked below. Next up, we have the best personal item for when you're flying, which last year for me was the Aer Tech Sling 2, which was then updated to the Aer Tech Sling 3, this guy right here. This is a great personal item for anybody who, is working while traveling. Got a great slot for your laptop, plenty of organization for all your tech gear, but I love how this bag can be just carried and worn in multiple ways. But then, the Alpaka Metro backpack came onto the scene. I was like, holy hot damn, this is a great personal item as well. Reason being, when it's underneath the seat in front of you is the access that you get. This half moon opening right here, and then also the opening here Great for just under the seat access. But also you can stow away the shoulder straps. You've got a luggage pass-through that allows you to carry the bag like this, not like this, and this is always better. And then just going into tote mode, it's just like, you know, when you're at the airport, it kind of can just do all the things that it's gotta do for you. Which one do you think wins, Margaret? You're right. So yeah, this is my pick for my favorite personal item, the Aer Tech Sling 3. It retains its title, still got the throne, but I do think for the average person, the Alpaka Bravo Totepack is probably gonna be a better pick. Probably a bit better for business travel, probably a bit better for just like, you know, most people. So this is my pick, but whichever one you pick, no worries, because we got your back, we did full reviews. You know where to find them. Next up, let's talk about the big boys, best large travel backpack, which last year for me was the Tortuga Travel Backpack Pro. Tortuga is a US brand who knows how to make durable, comfy ass travel bags. And look at the chunk going on these straps, this back panel, big old admin compartment, and a suitcase clamshell style opening that can really just pack it all. It's a 45 liter, it's a big MFer. But then Tortuga has challenged their own claim to the throne when they released the Tortuga Travel Backpack Lite. And as the name suggests, it's sort of a lightened version of the Pro. No admin compartment in the front, a lot simpler of a user case. Still got the same clamshell style opening, still got incredible comfort, but they cut a lot of the feature sets, they downgraded to a lighter material, and that ended up being a lighter travel bag in general. You hate to see a war between family. It's like when Stannis and Renly were fighting over their claim to the throne after the death of Robert Baratheon. But for me, the Pro, you have been dethroned. And the Lite is the new champ. You are the usurper now. And overall, this bag is the embodiment of what's sort of happening with the travel bag industry in general, where everyone's trying to go lighter because airlines are getting more and more strict about their weight requirements. It's still not gonna work as a carry-on for everywhere in the world, but US, Canada, non-budget airlines should be good to go. And to learn more about the Lite or the Pro, links down there. Next up, let's talk about duffels. My pick last year was the Boundary Supply Errant duffel. Boundary Supply is a Utah-based US carry company, and they make rad gear. And I love this duffel because it's light while also being super robust and durable. And I love that yellow golden interior. It's got just the right amount of like cool knickknacks and features, like this fidlock magnetic buckles for compression. But also quite cool is you got these hidden backpack straps. So in case you're sick of like doing like the duffel pimp walk, you know, you can pop the backpack straps on and go into backpack mode. But then the newest version of the iconic Pakt duffel, one duffel, came out. We haven't done a full review on it yet, will be soon, but just kind of testing it out and taking a look at it, like it's really impressive. And there's a lot of reasons why. This is like an ideal travel duffel, because look at it, it opens up clamshell style, right? Like most duffels are kind of a just to get into the main compartment, but this open, beautiful. And unlike usual duffels, this guy's got a beautiful and super safe and secure, well padded laptop compartment. Definitely a rarity for duffels. The material's been upgraded to be less of a lint and hair magnet. I love the aesthetic, quick access pockets. It's just a great duffel. But while the new version of the Pakt is impressive, I'm still sticking with the Boundary Supply Errant, and here's why. I would never in a million years travel on an airplane with a duffel. I'm a backpack guy, right? So like this has less functional value for me. Whereas like this duffel, great for road trips, just lugging some gear around. So there's a caveat with this bad boy winning. It's like, this is more like an EDC type duffel. But if you are one of those people who like to travel on planes with a duffel, this takes the crown, no questions asked. Full reviews of both, links below. Let's talk about briefcases / messenger bags. Last year, the Aer Pro Brief took the crown. Few reasons why. I really love how lightweight it is and how it can be carried in both messenger mode and briefcase mode really effectively. It's got a great discreet look to it while still having some great internal organization, and will also make a great travel companion with its luggage pass-through holder right here. But then, Air, the Black Ember Forge SB, which stands for shoulder bag, came into my life like a bolt of lightning. And I was pretty impressed with this guy. Because Black Ember is another San Fran carry brand who's known for making very over-engineered and sometimes very heavy gear, but they kind of flipped the script when it came to the shoulder bag. It's much lighter, got some beautiful features, tons of organization, quick access. And talk about quick access, look at this main compartment, which also opens clamshell style, which is also very atypical for messengers and briefcases. I noticed with the Air, you gotta kind of like get in there like this, but this pops open all the way. And it's extremely comfortable to wear in both shoulder mode and my favorite, in handheld mode. I love these handles. Lots of room for activity, but is it enough to dethrone the Air? Spoiler alert, it absolutely is. Air, it was real. I still love you, baby. But the Black Ember Forge SB is taking the crown for me this year as the best brief/messenger bag on the market. You will never be forgotten. Full reviews on both these bags, link below. All right, let's talk totes. Last year I picked the Owl Packable Tote as my #1 tote because I like how packable it is. It can fold into itself, but also you can undo it like this. It's a super strong material. And yeah, for me, like, I don't need a big old bulky tote. I want something that I can pack up, keep in my bag, and then on those days when I'm doing some grocery shopping or just need a little extra carry space, my tote's got my back. But then I backed a Kickstarter campaign with these guys, Nanobag, and I was really impressed because this tote packed up is a lot smaller than this tote packed up. As you can see, it's 19 liters, and it comes in a bunch of beautiful designs. And I was really impressed by how strong and light this material is. Maybe this material for the Owl is just slightly stronger, but this one is much lighter, much more malleable. It's got a silky kind of a feel to it. And for all those reasons, the Owl tote is now my second favorite compressible tote. Guys, this thing is super simple, no frills, no crazy features, no internal organization. It knows exactly what it is, which is a very compressible, the most compressible tote I've ever seen. It feels great, it looks great, and it has taken the throne. Let's talk tech pouches. Last year, my #1 tech pouch was this guy, the Alpaka Vertex tech pouch. And I loved it for a few different reasons. Primarily the fact that A, it's a tech pouch, that B, can sort of open, and now it's like a self-standing desk caddy, right? So I keep it in my bag, but then when I'm working, pop it next to me, all my stuff is easily accessible. But also B, for me, it's one of the rare tech pouches that can also fit my over-the-head Sony headphones. Perfectly. But then a different tech pouch reintroduced itself into my life, the modern Dayfarer tech pouch, which I reviewed years ago, and I kind of forgot about, and then I was like, oh, wow, I'm gonna try this again, and like, I got addicted to it. And you might be like, Aaron, but there's no way your headphones fit in there. And that's the thing with tech pouches, right? You're constantly like, got new gear and putting new things in new pouches. But what I loved about this is just how slim it is. There's no other tech pouch that's quite designed like this. So I can put my mouse, my headphones, and my wires, and my pens, and my flatter bits of gear in here. And then I could slide it into my laptop compartment, therefore leaving my main compartment of my bag to have more space. I ended up finding a new case for my headphones. So while I love the internal organization of this pouch and the beefy top handle right here, I'm giving the best tech pouch to the modern Dayfarer tech pouch. But I do understand that many people will need a tech pouch that can accommodate bulkier techie gear, which this is not gonna work for you. So this is still a very close runner-up for me. I'll be honest, I'll probably change my mind to more of my favorite tech pouch. Like I'm rotating a lot of tech pouches right now because they're all so fun. But these two are absolutely crushing it and bringing very different things to the table. My #1, my #2, to learn more about them, links below. Next up is the best one-bag travel pack, which last year was the Carry Max. It's a 30-liter bag, really well built and constructed. Got some chunky shoulder straps and some of the best internal fabrics in the game. I never thought I'd find anything to compete with the Carry Max, because 30 liters for me is like the perfect size for one-bag travel. But then Bellroy said, think again, bro. Meet the Lite travel backpack. Also 30 liters, but as the name suggests, it's light. Like I'm talking like 1 kg, 2 pounds light, like half the weightage of the Carry. Beautiful, simple design. Quick access pocket here, drop pocket on the top. And although it's lightweight, it's got a really comfy harness system, which is a hard thing to do, right? Because a lot of the weight and bulk of a bag that's gonna be comfy is gonna be here. So they made the right sacrifices. And I've worn this a few times on my travels, and I'm impressed, really impressed. This one was a tough one, but there can only be one. Bellroy, finish him. No! I love the Carry Max, but again, with the trends that I'm talking about, what's happening with traveling is lighter bags they just feel great. There's been like this sort of like this pendulum in the bag world where 15 years ago, it was all light bags. And then the peak designs and nomadics were like, how about bags with 1 million features though, dude? That's cool. And everyone's like, yeah, that is cool. But then over the years, it's kind of swinging back towards the lightness of bags like this. And just traveling with this to and from Vietnam, from Hong Kong, has been a joy. You've earned the badge. And we'll see if you can defend your crown again next year. Now for this category, it's a new category. We didn't have it last year. And this is the best all-rounder bag. This is a recommendation for you if you're looking for a bag that can just kind of do it all. Everyday carry and travel. It means that it might be a little big for your EDC and a little small for your travels, but it's like, you want a really good bag that can just sort of be there anytime you need it. And within the carry community of crazy nerdy bag enthusiasts like myself, these are kind of the two go-tos right now. We've got the Evergoods CPL24 at 24 liters, or the Carry Max EDC at 26 liters. This is the third Carry I'm showing on this video. I'm kind of a fan of their brand. Love this coyote color. X-Pack materials make it very weather resistant. Beautiful internals again. And this duffel style opening on their quick access pocket kills it. Really great access. The CPL24 in contrast though, it's a little bit smaller. And it's funny because 24 liters is kind of big for an EDC, but compared to that, it's a bit bulkier. But Evergoods, like they make some of the best bags in the world. Love, love, love me. This quick access pocket here in the front. Great for everyday carry or for like light travels. This is like my personal item on my flight. And this top yoke pocket here, deceptively spacious. A lot that you can fit in there. Clamshell style opening with just the right amount of organization, which is a minimal amount, right? Cause I like tech pouches, as I said before. I don't need too much organization built in the main compartment of my bag. So for me, for the best all-rounder, I am gonna give the edge to Evergoods, but just cause it's a little bit smaller, just feels a little bit less bulky. And really, if you're just looking for a bag that can kind of do it all, it's hard to beat either of these. And finally, another new category, and the last category of this video is the best budget brand. And the reason I'm doing this is because I know a lot of the bags on this list are quite expensive. And not everyone's ready to drop $200, $300, $400 in a backpack. I get that. So I wanted to give a shout out to a brand that I think is bringing a lot to the table in terms of value, in terms of durability, in terms of performance, but it's not gonna break the bank in the process, and that's totally TOMTOC. Whether it's the T66 Navigator for travel, and its beautiful well-padded shoulder straps, back panel, quick access, you got the compression straps, like I can't believe this thing's less than $100. Or you also got the T71 Navigator, which is a great everyday carry bag, really nice materials, thoughtful organization, good laptop protection. Again, nice comfort at the price point. TOMTOC's just a brand that's doing it right. And my whole thing on Nomads Nation is I want you to find the best bag for you. Are these bags as premium as the other bags? No, definitely not. But do they abso-freaking-lutely get the job done and provide immense value at price points that I find borderline astonishing for what you're getting? Yes, they do. And that's why TOMTOC is the budget brand of the year. Now, if you're still here and you're new to this carry community and this amazing world of backpacks, I can't emphasize these two enough. I'm so deep into this community. I'm reading on Reddit and YouTube and Instagram and everything, what people like. And like, these are often considered to be some of the best bags that money can buy. They bring so much to the table, and it's just such a great introduction to the world of bags. And to learn more about either of these bags, you can just go ahead and watch these videos right here. Now I wanna hear from you. What are some of your favorite bags in your categories of choice? I wanna hear your favorite EDC, best travel bag, best pouch. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation. We'll catch you next time.